All right, are you in the market for a used car? Well, if so, you've certainly noticed that prices have skyrocketed.
The automotive research firm IC Cars looked at Buffalo specifically and found used car prices are up close to 22% or almost $5,000 per vehicle. That's actually less than the national average, with prices up 33% or $7,500.
Yeah, it's just crazy. Today we spoke with Carl Brower. He is an executive analyst for iccars.com, and he says that Buffalo is in a little bit of a better shape than the country as a whole, but the numbers here are still out of control. Think of it this way. In a typical year, prices fluctuate less than 1%, but not in 2021. Kate.
The pandemic is driving the increase with two big factors. There's more demand with people moving out of big cities and needing cars to get around. But the bigger problem has to deal with the supply chain for microchips in new cars. That's caused more people to need used ones. So we asked Carl, when will prices start to get back to normal?
It's going to take a while for all these factors to kind of resettle because so many things changed in a relatively short time. We'll always see a price relief in the winter time because it's just not as popular of a time to buy cars as the summer. So I'd be expecting to see some price reductions and relief on this kind of demand side coming like November and all the way into like February, March timeframe.
As far as the cars in the highest demand right now, the BMW 3 Series is the big one. Also the Ram 1500 and the BMW X3.
Those model the national picture. Also here in Buffalo, the Nissan Altima and the Ford Expedition are in high demand. Brower offers this advice if you're not sure what to do next.
A car, but you have to go buy another one. The best you can do is try to sell one in high demand, like those BMWs or the Ram 1500 or the Altima right there in Buffalo, and buy something in low demand, which generally has been mainstream sedans and smaller economy cars or hatchbacks. So if you could get rid of that Ram 1500 and pick up something like, you know, maybe a Honda HR-V, or we even have seen drops in prices on certain cars like Mercedes-Benz GLC, their small luxury SUV, then you can make up some ground with these high prices on selling and buying.
Could actually make some cash, strangely enough. Used cars aren't the only thing in short supply here in Buffalo, so are workers.
Our Danielle Church is taking a look at some local companies who are not only needing people to apply, they need people to show up for the interview.
It's a problem persisting for businesses, all because of a national labor shortage.
On average, I get probably about 100 resumes a week. Probably 2 actually show up for the interview.
Michael Hobson is the Director of Business Development and Growth at Conversion Monster. It's a company helping realtors respond to leads when they need to sell a home. Since the housing market has been so successful,
hey, can you hear me?
Conversion Monster has grown tremendously during COVID. It also means they need more people to do the job.
I got about 100 positions available.
75 of them are for entry-level sales agents, which pay between $40,000 to $50,000 a year. The rest are not entry-level. They include national sales executives or positions in IT, human resources, and marketing. Even once the extended federal unemployment and extra pandemic benefits end September 5th, an economics expert says he doesn't expect the labor market to change much. That's based on evidence from states who already chose to end the benefits early. Long term, it's a different story.
In the long run, this could create problems if people are just quickly trying to find any job to get by instead of trying to find like a good job like that they're suited for.
Meanwhile, Hobson is preparing for a potential surge in applications.
It's going to be nuts. Probably about 2 weeks before that, I would expect probably people are going to, start applying, start answering, and start showing up to the interviews.
Danielle Church, Channel 2 News.
All right, we wish them the best. Thank you, Danielle. That wraps up today's Town Hall. We'll be back with you tomorrow.
And here is your nightly reminder that your comments and questions are a very big part of this show. You can get in touch using our text line 716-849-2220.